What the f? What is this? Okay, so my girlfriend is getting a lot of packages for makeup and stuff, but the size is starting to get ridiculous. Our apartment is not that big, okay? Yesterday, before I was going to sleep, my girlfriend came up to me and she told me, Jonas, I did something behind your back today. And as she tells this, of course, my heart starts beating and my blood starts pumping, you know, and I'm getting really nervous about what she did behind my back today. But today's story actually starts 2 years earlier. Already it's been almost 2 years since I came to Taiwan, and I remember in the beginning I moved in together with Charlie and we were living in Jing'an, and we were living in a super small apartment. We were living there together with a lot of cockroaches and there was almost no space at all, and you know, I remember that because the apartment was so small, you know, in the one corner she was trying to shoot her YouTube videos and in the other corner I was trying to do my exercise. Like I was only wearing my underwear and doing my exercise, and sometimes in her video you can see like my foot or my arm coming into the camera. I have actually a photo of her setup, how it looked at that time, and it looked something like this, and you can see that this little pink camera stand, I think I bought it to her for like 50 Taiwanese dollar or something, and she was recording with her phone, of course, so this was a really the simple life. And at the time, I mean, because she was starting out as a YouTuber, so she didn't get so much money, and I was just like quit my job as an engineer and just studying Chinese, so our situation was a little bit unsecure at that time actually, and I was thinking a lot, okay, how can we make a good life in the future? She was using a lot of astrology, you know, she bought a book about astrology or tarot cards or something like this to try to figure out what she's gonna do. But for me, you know, I told her I think astrology is not really a proven science, so in my honest opinion it's total bullshit. It's just what I think. If you think something else, of course I respect if she used it, but for me it is kind of bullshit. Anyways, I know some couples who really help each other with learning each other's language, but for me and my girlfriend it didn't work. When we live in Sweden, I couldn't teach her Swedish in a good way, and when we live here she didn't manage to teach me Chinese in a good way, but we tried. Every day we decided we're gonna speak 10 minutes of Chinese. My Chinese is very low level, and she didn't really have a lot of patience with my Chinese, and these 10 minutes always ended up with those kind of fighting, you know, and my Chinese wasn't really good. I couldn't really say anything bad, so I would just say things like oh whoa不喜欢你的头发 and other really ridiculous insults because my Chinese was too limited at the time to fight. But anyway, we tried. So after a while we decided, okay, we can't do this 10 minutes speaking Chinese every day because it's just 10 minutes of us having ridiculous fights every day. So I told her, okay, I need to start doing language exchange. Like I need to find someone who's a little bit more patient with my Chinese. And she said, okay, you can do language exchange, no problem, but you can only do it with guys. I understand this too, because when she's learning Swedish in Sweden, you know, I don't want her to do language exchange with some super hot blonde guy that she will fall in love with and run away from me. So I accepted this, and I met a few, like 4 different guys I think, and my girlfriend also at some point met a few of these guys, and she told me that, you know, this guy's a little bit dangerous. I have a feeling that they are a little bit interested in you. I'm not sure if it's okay that you are meeting these guys anymore. So I told her, okay, so now you think that these guys are interested in me, and I am not allowed to have language exchange with girls. I am not allowed to have language exchange with guys. So basically the only one I'm allowed to speak Chinese with is your family. I'm allowed to order coffee in Chinese, and I can speak with the cockroaches in Chinese. That's basically all. You don't allow me to speak Chinese with anyone else. So she also realized, okay, this was a little bit ridiculous. So after this point, she also allowed me to have language exchange with girls, considering that she don't think they are too dangerous and trying to steal my heart. I will of course also let her have language exchange with guys or girls, whatever she wants, if she wants to learn Swedish in the future. Back to last night, because I was so, you know, scared. I was feeling so jealous in this point that she was doing something, because she told me, Jonas, today I did something behind your back, and I was getting so nervous. Okay, so I asked her, what did you do behind my back? And she told me, I went to the fortune teller to have my fortune told. And I say, okay, that is not something I am supportive of, but that's a big relief that the only thing you did behind my back is going to the fortune teller. And My conclusion about this is that I want to say that I think a lot of our jealousy is something that is just popping up, or something that is just building inside of our heads, but still, jealousy always comes like a feeling. It doesn't come like a logical thinking, so we can of course reasonably say in a logical way, like, oh, we should always trust each other and let the other do what they want because our trust is the most important thing. But in the end, different situations always are gonna make us jealous, and it's always a feeling and something that's building up in our head. And these days, always when we are having a fight about jealousy or whatever, at least I tell her that, we survived living together in a super small apartment in Jingan together with a lot of cockroaches, and we managed even in this difficult living situation to have a comfortable life where we enjoy spending time together with each other. So I think we can deal with a lot of challenges in our life. Okay, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.